Hi, I'm Tony Pasco. For over 47 years, J.S. Brown & Company has been in the remodeling industry, and we've had the privilege of guiding hundreds of homeowners through the process of creating spaces they truly love. When we first meet, most homeowners want to know a few things right away. How long will the meeting take? What should you expect from the first meeting? Will you walk away with a clear idea of budget and timeline? And how do our payment terms work? In this short video, I'll walk you through those answers so we can spend less time on the basics and more time talking about your vision in your home. Let's get started. I typically set aside about an hour for our first meeting. This gives us enough time to walk through your ideas and talk about what's most important to you and make sure questions are answered. If we need a little more time or a little less, that's not a problem. We'll adjust to fit your schedule. My goal in the first conversation is to fully understand the scope of your project. That way, I can give you a clear and realistic budget range that reflects your vision. What is a preliminary budget range? It's not a quote or an estimate. It's simply a compass to determine if we're the right fit for you, and it guides us to be sure we're all heading in the same direction. If you're comfortable with the preliminary budget range and you believe we're the right fit for you, the next step would be to retain us for your project. The retainer fee is typically 4% of the preliminary budget, and it applies directly to your project. Our preliminary budgets are usually very close to where projects ultimately finish, typically about 10 to 15%. That gives you a reliable starting point without surprises later. In many cases, I'm able to give you even a strong ballpark number before I leave your home, so you'll walk away from that first meeting with a clear investment required. How am I able to provide that preliminary budget so quickly? I compare your project to similar projects that we're currently working on or that we've recently finished. This allows me to give you real-time dollar figures and reflect today's market and the type of work that you're planning. The design and selection process for most projects take about 3 months before we're ready to move to contract. Once the contract's approved, we can begin ordering materials, pulling permits, handling all the upfront details. This usually takes an additional 2 months. From there, construction begins. Most projects take approximately 3 to 4 months to complete, depending on the scope of work and the complexity. At the signing of the contract, we'll typically ask for 15 to 20%. Your next payment is due at the start of the project. You can then expect a payment once a month based on milestones during the project. This way, your payments directly fund the work being done in your home. While we don't offer in-house financing at J.S. Brown & Company, we're more than happy to connect you with trusted lender partners if you'd like to explore a financing option. Once you decide to move forward, I'll set your project up in our system and assemble the right team to match your goals. You'll be paired with a dedicated design and sales professional, and together we'll schedule the initial measure. That's the first step in turning your vision into a detailed plan and getting your project underway. Clear communication is the foundation of every successful remodel. Our founder, Jeff Brown, often says remodeling is 1,000 things trying to go wrong all at the same time. That's why we've built strong systems to keep you informed and confident at every step. We use a platform called Buildertrend to track all communication during the design phase and keeps everything organized, including your material, selections, and approvals. Once construction begins, your project manager will provide daily updates through Buildertrend. That way you'll always know what's happening, what's next, and why. We take pride in our communication, and we constantly work to make it even better because you deserve to feel confident and connected throughout your remodel. Thanks for taking a few minutes to watch these videos. By reviewing these common questions ahead of time, we'll be able to spend our meeting focused entirely on your goals, your vision, and the best way to bring your project to life. I look forward to meeting you in our conversation.